Yo, so Yunjin's character demo just dropped, and I will be watching this in all four languages as well. So let's go.
My name is Yunjin. It's such a pleasure to finally meet you, and I'd be honored to have you attend a performance sometime. The Yunhan Opera Troupe has been under my leadership for quite some time now. Life mirrors opera, just as opera reflects life. It's what I truly love, and it's what I will be pursuing for the rest of my life. Many of Liyue's legends are centered around stories of gods and the Adepti, so most operas focus on the supernatural too. But in this age of humanity, I would rather like to tell stories about ordinary people. I began my training in the art of the spear, hoping to enhance my performance in stage combat. I stuck with it, hoping to master the techniques of self-defense. I believe I've grasped the basics now. I dare say you'd better be careful when we're sparring together in the future. And step. Flex up. Observe. Strike is one.
All right, that was pretty cool. Some small things I noticed. They used an East Asian brushstroke effect for her name. If you look closely,
I'd be honored to have you.
the way they draw it is in an ink splotch,
And
calligraphic
I'd be
style.
honored to.
And you can also see it here, I believe. There is an ink splotch flower behind her, or I believe it is. It might be something else, but they're definitely using ink splotch effect, which is typically representative of an East Asian style when they want to get that across. What else is there? Obviously, she's a dancer, not a dancer, but a performer. I wonder what exactly makes her a Geo character, because don't like each element have their own like personality traits. But she seems really passionate about performing in Chinese opera, right? So why is she a Geo character? And her abilities don't exactly match up neatly with a Geo only character playstyle as well, right? So that's pretty interesting. They all do also mention that she is performing stories that focus on human-esque relationships or like human-esque stories, which seems to be kind of a theme throughout Genshin Impact, this transfer from godhood to a human-dominated world. So maybe that'll tie into her story, I don't know. I have not looked at any leaks for Yunjin.
单名一个景字，有道是闻名不如见面，日后还请多多赏光，常来听戏。回想起来，云汉社传到我手上也有段时间了。人生如戏，戏如人生。我是打定主意要唱一辈子的。灵乐多传说，所以灵乐戏里最多的就是神仙戏。但如今是人的时代，我想多写些属于人类的故事，把天下人心唱给大家听。学腔仪式。
Right. Here she says 人心, which means she wants to get across the heart of humanity to the audience.
学腔仪式，把天下人心唱给大家听。
天下人心, I think means like the heart of humanity under heaven. I'm not sure if they actually said that in the English version. Let's go back and see.
What I truly love, and it's what I will be pursuing for the rest of my life.
Right, so she says she will be pursuing for the rest of her life. But does she actually say singing? Because in the Chinese version she does.
For the rest of my life. I truly love, and it's what I will be reflects life. It's what I truly love, and it's what I will be pursuing for the rest of my life. It's what I truly love, and it's what opera, just as opera, for quite some time now. Life mirrors opera, just as opera reflects life. It's what I truly love, and it's what I will be pursuing for the rest of my life.
Right, see, she says opera, but in the Chinese version she actually says sing.
我是打定主意要唱一辈子的。
She says 要唱一辈子的, which means I will sing for the rest of my life. Or I will sing for a lifetime. Anyways, let's keep going.
灵乐多传说，所以灵乐戏里最多的就是神仙戏。但如今是人的时代，我想多写些属于人类的故事，把天下人心唱给大家听。
I don't know if 天下 means something that relates to Celestia, because I actually don't know the word for Celestia in Chinese, but 天下人心 means the heart of humanity, means something like, to me, it means the heart of humanity under heaven, which could be an allusion to Celestia. I don't know if I'm just reading too much into it.
学枪一事，原先是为了台上舞枪好看，后来是为了掌握傍身武技。枪术千变万化，奥妙无比。往后切磋时，你可得小心了。招，袭来，看枪，戮力同心。
Alright, that was the Chinese version. Let's move on to Japanese.
私は西洋
Ooh, I like her
直樹
voice.
と申します。ご高名はかねてから伺っております。ぜひ劇を見にいらしてください。
This one seems to me like like an in-between place between the Chinese and English versions. It's more hyper than the Chinese version, but less, I don't know, mature than the English version. I think I like the English version the least, to be honest. Not to hurt anybody's feelings, but it sounds almost too deep and too husky compared to like what I would imagine is the English, the actual Chinese opera sounds, which is very, I don't know, high pitched. So I think that was one of the reasons why people didn't like the Chinese opera so much in the live stream, because it directly transitioned into an English version, which sounds obviously not like her voice. Or again, I might just be thinking too much into it. Anyways, let's keep going.
振り返ってみると、雲冠社を私が継いでからだいぶ経ちましたね。人生とは劇のごとし、劇とは人生のごとし。私は一生お芝居をしていくと、そう心に決めています。リーユエには伝説が数多くあり、リーユエ劇の中で一番多いのも神に関する劇となります。しかし今はもう人の時代です。私は人の物語をもっと書き、人々の心を皆さんに向けて歌いたいと思っています。槍の稽古を始めたのは舞台で槍を振り回す際の見栄えを良くしたかったからなんです。その後は武術を身につけるために続けていました。槍術は千変万化で奥が深いもの。鍛錬に付き合う際はお気をつけください。チャック、旗よここに槍を。陸力強靭。
Okay, this one's my favorite voice so far. And this has nothing to do with Yunjin, but I have a conspiracy theory that the Jade Chamber keeps on getting destroyed because it looks too much like Celestia. Anyways, let's keep going. Last version, Korean.
제 성은 운이고 이름은 근이에요. 직접 만나 뵙게 돼서 기뻐요. 앞으로 공연 많이
Never mind, I changed my
보러와주세요.
mind. Korean is the best one.
생각해보니 운한사를 물려받은 지도 좀 됐네요. 인생이 한바탕 연극 같고 연극이 인생 같군요. 전 연극을 평생 할 생각이에요. 리월엔 다양한 전설이 있어요. 리월극엔 신성극이 가장 많죠. 하지만 지금은 인간들의 시대이니 인간의 이야기를 써서 세상 사람들의 마음을 노래하고 싶어요. 처음엔 무대를 위해 창수를 배웠지만 나중엔 무예를 익히려고 배웠죠. 창술은 변화무쌍하고 오묘해요. 앞으로 대련할 땐 조심해야 할 거예요. 다 알아. 흩날리는 깃발. 내 창을 보아라. 일심동체.
Yeah, Korean's definitely the best voice in my opinion. Anyways, I probably won't be getting Yunjing because I have C5 Xiangling and need to max her. And I'll only be polling for the Shenhe banner for Shenhe, of course. I don't really. I do want Yunjing for her normal attack buffs, but I don't really think I need another Geo character. Not because I think Geo is bad, but I don't think I need a solo Geo character on a team with like 4 elements. It's just I need to focus more because I'm starting to realize that I don't have enough to clear the new abysses, which fucking sucks. And I don't think Yunjing is going to fit in my teams that well. Anyways, nothing I don't really get is why does the Chinese version on YouTube not have subs, but the one on Bilibili does? And it's not like a programmed into the sub. It's not like a programmed sub. It's not like it's actually a hard coded sub. So it appears directly on what the fuck is it? Oh, it's out. For a second I thought it wasn't out on the Bilibili site. So if you look at it, it actually has subs, hard subs, not soft ones. It's not part of the program. It's not part of Bilibili. They actually just put subs in there, which would be really useful for me because I'm not like the best Chinese speaker or listener. So I can pick up some things here and there, but it can get pretty hard. Not just because Chinese is vague at times, but I just suck at it. 倒是闻名不如见面. I don't know what that means.
日后还请多多赏光，常来听戏。回想起来，云汉社传到我手上也有段时间了。人生如戏，戏如人生。
人生如戏，戏如人生. Okay, so this part was translated into opera is life or opera is as to life or something like that, which makes kind of makes sense. But it's more of a comparison here. Like, I don't know how to say it, like opera is life, life is opera.
我是打定主意要唱一辈子的。
Right, so in the English version, so to confirm that in the Chinese version, she says that she will sing for her entire life. And this is her decision, but in the English version, it says she will do opera for her entire life, which I guess makes the same thing. It means the same thing, just a tiny bit different.
离越多传说，所以离越戏里最多的就是神仙戏。但如今是人的时代。
Let's go back and listen to this because I want to make sure Rujing.
Flex life. It's what I truly love, and it's what I will be pursuing for the rest of my life. Many of Li Yue's legends are centered around stories of gods and the Adepti.
In the Chinese version, she actually says that Liu has many legends, and that's why it's a lot of its stories are about gods and Adepti. Tiny difference, but this one here, it says it's more of like a cause and effect. That one is more of a, well, there are legends, lots of legends, therefore lots of stories about. I guess I'm just nitpicking now, aren't I?
So most operas focus on the supernatural too. But in this age of humanity, I would rather like to tell stories about ordinary people.
Does she say that in the Chinese? I'm not
我
sure.
想多写些属于人类的故事，
She doesn't say ordinary people, she just says people.
把天下。
天下人心唱给大家听. Yeah, so the only big difference I would say is that she wants to convey the heart of humanity under heaven to everybody. Which could be referring to like more specific humanity in Genshin Impact's case. I'm not sure how it ties into Celestia, but 天下 is pretty much means everybody. Anyways, that was fun watching this. See you guys later.